Hello, everybody, and welcome to another exciting edition of your flagship show, the official Naija FPL. And we have a mixed cast today, not regulars, one or two few people. I'll let them introduce themselves. To my right, we have what's your team name?
Frank Ocean.
Sokei Terrors.
The guy terrorizing me on our FPL group.
I'm coming for you.
To my left, you already know, Born Abinibi.
Born
the
007.
regular. And to my far left,
The War Chief. Agwoturumbe.
aka Warlord Floki.
I said to him earlier today that if he was to play football with that name and he's wearing the jersey with the thing, can you show?
Can you please turn properly so we can?
Can you just let's
Agwoturumbe, number 10.
you know, like can
Give
you
it up.
imagine Jim, one of those commentators trying to pronounce this name.
Jim Beglin will struggle.
Exactly.
He will struggle. He will have it tough.
You know they do all those clothes. They just use your first name as your shirt. No time for.
Don't try.
No time for that.
Agwoturumbe.
But maybe for effect, maybe when he scores his screamer.
Yeah.
Agwoturumbe! That kind of thing. He has to enter like that.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So let's dive into it straight away. We'll look at last game week, and some teams wasn't so much of an exciting game week, but I know why. I know why Frank is already uncomfortable.
He's in
So
severe
we'll start with.
pains.
I think that was the first game of the game week. Bournemouth versus Liverpool. Now,
Oh,
but
God.
before I even go into it, considering the fact that Liverpool trashed Man U 7-0,
7-0.
and we thought that Liverpool were here. So they'll be trashing all over.
Liverpool's
some people
back.
captain Liverpool assets. Some people captain Salah. Everything. Please talk to us, Frank. What happened that day? And yeah, before I allow him to speak, Frank is a die-hard Liverpool supporter.
fan.
So Frank, please, over to you.
And considering that they conceded earlier, you would have expected that the
Okay.
comeback would be easy.
Let me actually even start from there. Let me start from when the goal went in.
Yeah.
I wasn't even watching the match at the time because I felt, okay, we beat Man U 7-0. I don't think I need to stress myself that an early kickoff. Because early kickoffs, if you are obviously a football fan, you know that early kickoffs hurt. Early kickoffs are annoying. Nobody likes early kickoffs.
Yeah.
So I just thought, maybe let me not jinx it. Let me not watch it. So when some time had gone and I got a notification that we should be 1-0 up by now, we should be doing something. Then I got a notification and I look at my phone and I see billing. I start to stream the match immediately and I tune into when Van Dijk lets him go. The guy that assisted him, the guy has actually been doing well. I think he has like 4 assists in 5, and this part maybe I think an under 21 player with the most assists right now.
Yeah.
And he's really doing really well. So when I saw Van Dijk actually leave him, just let him go. I don't know. Van Dijk has been so casual.
What do you
this
think
season.
about Van Dijk? Do you think is getting to the twilight of his career? I mean, he's not old. So
No,
want to
he's
get
not
about.
old now.
But form wise, is it the injuries? What is it?
I wouldn't say it's the injuries, because one would say centre backs when they get into their 30s, that's when they start to mature a lot more and they get into the per se prime of their career. And we're seeing with Van Dijk is quite the opposite. And I don't want to blame Van Dijk. I want to hit the problem head on, which is the midfield. We noticed that when Liverpool play well, when they play the absolute best, Van Dijk has a good game, Fabinho has a good game, Alisson has a good game. I'm not talking about Salah, I'm not talking about the attack, I'm not talking about the midfield. If those 3 guys have a good game, we don't concede and it helps our attack with Fabinho. It starts the attack.
I disagree with you. I think it comes from the front three. You know, when Mane, Salah, and Firmino were playing, they were the masters at.
Okay, but I'll tell you something.
So wait, let me land. They were the masters at high press. So they put so much
press.
pressure on the players attacking that Van Dijk, Arnold, Robertson did not have much work to do.
That's a very good point.
So now they're getting found out because the pressure is much. So they are facing more attack than they used to face.
Getting worse.
Than they used to face.
Well,
so
I agree that is a point. That is also a point. But why I want to face more head on is the fact that those three players aren't particularly having the two of them are not. Two of the three players I mentioned aren't having a good season. That is Fabinho and Van Dijk.
Fabinho is having a shit season.
A horrible season. A
And
very horrible
see,
season.
and the thing
He has
about
been
it
on a
is-
steady decline
See, no,
since
but
last
this
season.
is the
Yeah,
thing.
since last season. It started since last
this is
season.
the thing
to
we're
be
talking
honest.
about in a couple of episodes ago. How
Yeah.
the importance the DM role is in football now.
Yes, it's very
That
important right now.
if you have a good DM, you will probably win the league.
Yeah.
It's just as simple as
Commanding
that.
DM.
Yes, if
The
you have
DM
if
that
your
holds the
DM,
ball,
if your
knows how to
DM
break
is
up play.
well, exactly.
That's why I brought
when
up the
Kante
point of
was
those
popping,
players for
that's what
us.
you have. When Fabinho with them, Fernandinho with City, Rodri with City. Good DMs.
Even
are
what Enzo is
foundation.
doing at
Chelsea.
Chelsea now.
Yes, now. We're going to talk about Chelsea later. I mean,
But back to what
we
I
have
was
some
trying
opinions
to-
on Chelsea.
Back to what I was trying to explain with Liverpool. When we had Firmino, Mane,
Mane
and
and-
Coutinho, and way back to that time, we were conceding a lot. We were winning matches 5-3, 5-2, 4-3. But if you noticed, when Van Dijk came, if we're conceding was one goal. When Fabinho came, that was when the game changed.
Yeah.
That was when that trifecta was complete. That's why I mentioned Alisson, Van Dijk, and Fabinho.
Yeah,
If those three guys are having a good game, I don't particularly
the team
care
is
what
solid.
else Wijnaldum does at that time when Wijnaldum was in team. I don't care what Henderson can have a shitty game and will still win.
Yeah.
And that's because Fabinho was doing a lot of the workload, but
yeah.
Fabinho is not being found out. And you could see that he struggles to get into position where he would have been before because he doesn't have that able-bodied,
But-
agile.
So I think Klopp he has bought some players. I mean, this summer,
Yeah.
January, but are focused on trying to replace Mane by buying two players. While the issue
I can
are
explain
actually
that.
in the midfield and defense.
I can
Because
explain that.
I think for Van Dijk, perhaps if he has
Yeah, he has
another
some very-
defender,
some very good young-
Matip
some
has
very
had
good
a
young
horrible
midfield players
season.
now.
Horrible
Gomez has been here.
Horrible worst season. Horrible
So
season of
Van
Gomez.
Dijk, for him to thrive, he needs someone that is solid beside him.
Okay, what I want to explain about why Klopp.
Konate has not been playing badly now.
No, Konate has been injured. He's
Been
just
injured.
coming
Just-
back
just
now.
go-
And he's
just go
coming into
back.
an unsettled team,
Yeah.
so it's not
Yes,
easy. I can't fault
And
him.
he's still young.
What I wanted to fault basically is our recruitment and how Klopp has handled it. Klopp has been very, very comfortable with the midfield options he's had. Klopp had an interview where he said he doesn't understand why Liverpool fans will want more midfielders. We have 10 midfielders, and he stated them out. But what he didn't understand, or why I feel he's in denial, which is the word on, is you might have quantity, but you don't have quality.
Yeah.
It is showing. It is really showing. No shade to Arsenal. Yeah, no shade to Arsenal whatsoever. But Thomas Partey, Granit Xhaka, and Odegaard isn't the most fantastic midfield you ever hear of.
No shit, too. And the guy does shit on us.
You know, it's not the most fantastic midfield you hear of.
Okay, look,
If you
Alright.
hear that midfield winning the Champions League,
No, but no, this is the thing.
Partey has who lost 2 finals.
No,
and he
but
has considered
see,
donkey goals in those finals. So let's not.
No, we're not.
Two finals,
You see, the
what two
thing
finals?
How many finals are Atletico
We're
Madrid?
focusing.
He
Come
did
on now,
that.
is it Partey playing the whole
It's
Atletico
not-
I'm
Madrid?
just saying, like,
only
we
player
spoke
there now.
about how DMs are very important in games. You saw how, remember, this DM had won them finals.
Okay.
Casimero has
I think let's leave
last
Liverpool
these
for now.
tackles.
So Frank is getting.
Agitated.
No,
getting
I'm very
worked up.
I'm fluttering
Right now, because
feathers.
of
I'm
the
just
goal,
flushing feathers.
Dissecting it and it's fine. But
I'm just flushing
we can
feathers,
do this
like-
for hours so that we don't lose track of what we're doing.
Okay,
So
so-
let's talk on that team that I think.
I want us to go to Casemiro.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, Casimero.
And that red card.
The second red card, 4-game ban.
Do you think that red card? Do you think that red card was
ask,
harsh?
Let me ask one by one now. Let me start with Bond. Bond, was it a red card?
Hell yes.
Okay.
I think it was a
reasons?
head. I think it was a very. It was see. This is the thing about that play, is once you go off the ground,
You can't control it.
both of your legs are off the ground.
How about broke Ramsey's leg?
I mean, I'm sorry. I've seen so many Arsenal players, so many talented guys. Eduardo, Diaby,
I think Eduardo's zone was the worst. I think Eduardo had a high ceiling.
So my point
Oh my
is this,
God.
right? When you see something raise their legs off the ground, like you're going somewhere, the ball is a certain place, and you know that I can't get there without jumping.
You're still showing.
So I have to jump. Now, once you jump that jump, if anything touches anybody at that point and be fucking that person up. Now the guy just so happened to just shim that guy's knee, but anything else from there,
break.
It was a break.
The thing with Casimero is
so it's a red card.
It's a red card.
We need to stop people
The thing with
jumping.
Casimero is that the La Liga is a little bit slow. So he gets away with all these kind of sliding tackles that he used to get away with in Madrid. So now he's getting found out in the Premier League because the Premier League is faster. It's a red card anytime on this. But another thing is that the consistency of the referees.
Yeah,
that's the problem.
Yes, and there are a couple of players that have done that same thing.
And they get yellow card.
They get away with it.
I agree with you. I completely agree.
So is it the player?
No, but the thing about it is this. First of all, once we agree something should be red card, even some of those other things we all agree they should be red cards. So yes, the referees are inconsistent in blowing it.
It's a red card, but a little bit harsh, but it's a red card.
It's a red card.
Let me explain why I think.
Let
me explain why I think of it. I feel that the red card wasn't given solely because of the impact of the tackle it could have had.
Okay.
It was the intent.
Yeah, the intent.
The red card was given because of the intent. Studs were up, goes to the shin, and it could have created a lasting impact on the player. So it was intent.
If that tackle was a full sliding tackle when he was on the ground,
if you made proper connection, that guy's leg is gone.
If he was on the ground all through that tackle, right, I'll say that's harsh. The fact that both legs
and he lunged.
I'm sorry, that's a red card.
But you know, Casimero is not a dirty player.
Yeah,
it's not about dirty.
He's not a dirty player.
See, it's not about dirty. I mean, I don't think red cards.
He's a hard tackler.
He's
not a dirty player.
Casimero is a dirty player.
He's not a dirty player.
Casimero is a dirty player.
If he wants to,
you can't win 4 Champions Leagues with Sergio Ramos and not be a dirty player. I'm a Liverpool fan. I know what I experienced. You can't tell me. No, you know the funny thing.
Yeah,
you can't say
if you ask me
because
yes, and I like Real Madrid. Only when they are playing Liverpool.
Because he played with Sergio Ramos, he played with Pepe.
You have to be. If you notice in Real Madrid players, there's a certain toughness to them when they are pushed to the edge. If you notice, especially when they're coming back in games, he's a rugged
DM.
You can see Camavinga is introducing it already. Tchouaméni already has it because that one was already from the onset. But Camavinga is implementing. They have a certain toughness to them. So once you can't be in that team and not be dirty,
So will this red card affect Man U's
form?
It definitely.
Oh God, we just mentioned that how DMs are very important in the game, and without it, oh my God,
he's a key player. And then it's
oh my God,
it's a 4-game ban.
It's a 4-game ban, and you have 11 games. So it's effectively almost half of the.
But I feel that they've done the work in getting amassing points.
Just go to Brazil and come back.
If they lose some games, anyway, it'll be okay.
Let's go to one more team. No, 2 more teams. Let's talk about the informed team now. No Arsenal.
Oh, I'll go to. I'd rather not speak.
The informed team. The other side of London is blue. So I said informed. People like
three straight wins.
Let's laugh for them.
They say Potter is potting now.
But
Sticky, my boy.
Sticky, we have Sticky. Now this is the funny thing about
the background.
Wait, now this is the thing I'm very upset about. This is because Sticky has been sitting on this seat week in, week out.
What are you saying?
Yeah. On this seat, taking the
I'm here.
When they were chopping it.
Yeah. That's what.
So now he has to take the glory. When and we see talking about it now. Enzo is starting to impose himself in Chelsea. Yeah. And you can see football come out of there.
Yeah.
You can see that and they have a team. They have a young, good team.
But can I ask? Do Chelsea fans really think that? Do I like Potter? I like Potter a lot. I feel he's a very good manager. But do they think he's the manager that can handle that the amount of what's the right word to use? Can he handle the personalities or the players? Because when you sign someone,
they're young lads.
When you talk about personalities, I think he can handle it.
It's
a pretty young squad. Very good players, but a young squad. I don't think they are players that have egos now. They've not won anything apart from.
They just have big salaries.
But I would think
they just have big sign-on fees and big salaries. In a couple of seasons, maybe their egos become bigger. But for now, I think it will be.
But I think
it won't be an issue
the core
for
of the squad. The core of the squad is still there. The Kantes, the Chilwells.
Those guys.
I'm talking about personality in the squad. Like if a manager like Mourinho comes, because they were linked to Mourinho. If a manager like Mourinho, they were linked to Mourinho. Yes. If a manager like Mourinho comes, that's the kind of manager that that will use Kante, will use the Chilwells, will use the James. You might not look at Madueke and and Gallagher, all those ones. You will know that he will use
Bruno will sell all those guys.
Sorry guys. I want to hear from.
They have what?
Let's hear from
Let's have a Chelsea fan.
Okay, I don't think they have big egos.
Sticky, please go ahead.
Hey, so talking about personality and if Potter will be able to carry the team and all that, but I mean, so first of all, the Chelsea project, basically, as you can see, is building a team of young players. And I feel like it's a brilliant project because if you even look at the contracts in which they've bought these so-called expensive players, you know, they're not so expensive with the way we've stretched the contracts. Yeah, so I feel like yes, it's 8 years, most of it's 8
but
years.
But excuse me, that was
so I feel like hold on. So I feel like and also the players, I mean, they're still coming up. You know, they don't really have any ego, so to speak, to say, oh, Potter is not, you know, is not competent enough.
That's why I mentioned the core of the team. Then the Chilwells, the Reece James.
So I believe. I believe.
Those are who those players will listen to. Those ones have won Champions League.
I want to back Sticky, right?
Those players are not players that have ego.
No. Talking about the Chilwells. Talking about the Chilwells, you can see.
I don't think. Okay, and those same players couldn't get Thomas Tuchel to keep his job.
No, but I don't think
that's a different thing.
If players want a manager, that manager stays. Because you could tell that if those, like now, if a team has won. If you say a team has won, the team has won something like the Champions League.
Frank, don't forget that.
How many teams? Hold on. How many teams have won the Champions League?
See, exactly what I was about to say.
The new owners come, and of course you have the ajibaji of people from the old sect, right? Now, even the players, I can bet you that some of the players that they have now,
and we had injury problems. Major injury problems
that they have now. The new owners are not thinking of them long term. Some of these guys that you have mentioned now, Kante and Chilwell, I don't even think they're thinking of them long term.
You don't think they're thinking of Chilwell long term?
I don't even think they're thinking of them long term.
I saw something yesterday that Chelsea is considering selling Chilwell because he's always injured.
Even Mason Mount has not yet signed a new contract.
You offered Mount a contract. He doesn't want to sign yet.
Yes,
that's to show you that knows he has offers from Liverpool coming in.
Chelsea, City.
Teams wanting.
But my point is, my point is that Chelsea.
And you are buying Enzo. You have Gallagher. You are adding more centre midfielder. There's a career.
So my point is,
he feels threatened in the team. So he should look elsewhere if he wants.
That's my point because I have a feeling that
you fight for his place.
Exactly.
I don't think so. When a team like Liverpool wants you, Liverpool is doing better than Chelsea right now.
Hello.
How is Chelsea better? How is Liverpool better than Chelsea?
I'm not saying Chelsea is not
Frank,
a club.
how is Liverpool better than Chelsea?
I'll get to that very soon. Let me finish this point. If Mount says, "Oh, I'm not signing for Chelsea," Liverpool want to give him a contract. I don't mind Mason Mount in my team. I know Mason Mount holds the ball. He won't lose the ball. He can beat a man and he can give me a true pass. I won't mind Mason Mount in my team. As a CM.
Mason Mount or Jude Bellingham?
Of course, Jude Bellingham.
But we are
paying money for Bellingham. What do you get into? No, why did you say that? Of course we can. We are buying 2 centre midfielders. We are buying 3.
Mount will be free by summer.
Is it free by summer?
Yeah,
you have 1 more year on it.
You have 1 more year. We are paying money for him. We are paying money for him.
Expensive.
Oh, okay. All right, that's all with Chelsea. I mean, let's not. We've already given them the.
So anyway, no, we just have to say give Chelsea props. They seem to be turning the corner.
I hope they can sustain it.
You know, Sticky.
Or like Liverpool, they can be sustained there.
I
feel they can sustain there.
Finally, let's talk about the league leaders. Arsenal, Fulham. I mean, that's quite an easy game. First half, game was done. Fulham did pull the fights, and that's I think the easiest game of the season. And
I hope it was so easy.
Yeah, I hope
it boring at the point.
Yeah.
I cannot believe it.
Then
wow,
we have to speak about Trossard, man.
Yeah, shout out
Trossard. Of assists in the first half.
I think you know when he came in, some people are like, "Hey, we couldn't get Modric, so it was a low budget option. It was a panic buy." But if you look at the people, so with him and Jorginho coming to the team, I think they had some experience with a young side, and you could see Trossard that is reliable and dependable.
Can I speak on Trossard a bit? I think You guys showed great financial sense there. I think that's the smartest thing I've ever seen in the January transfer window in a very long time. I've not seen Arsenal linked to someone that they said 40M.
That's the perfect example of every disappointment is a blessing.
Oh my God, they did Shakara 65. Oh no, 70.
80.
I don't understand.
Let's pay 80.
Okay, you know how market works. Just are ready to pay the money. You know? Can you guys up your offer?
Are we up to
pure business? And I can't understand. Like, it makes so much sense. Like, more than half the money, quarter of the money, that's what you guys paid.
20
for someone who has Premier League experience already, that scores hat-tricks for fun. Oh my God.
Good signing.
I'm so scared of Arsenal.
So I think we're done with this segment. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
Before we go, actually, you might be able to hear a bit of background music, some dudum. Yeah, today is Faji Thursday at the Hive. So we're recording right now. So so Hive is our, it's where we are housed, is our parent company, and so please come in, become a member, come and enjoy the facilities that we have here, and we'll put somewhere around here, and then come and become a member. And come enjoy Faji Sunday too.
Yeah. Thank you. All right, we'll be back. We are back, and again, follow us on our socials.
We're back like we
Instagram,
never left.
Twitter, Facebook, everywhere. Join our community. Join our FPL League. It's quite competitive. I'll tell you for free. In the past 27 game weeks now, I've not been top 3 on the official Naija FPL.
Not once.
The guys are playing with, I don't know where. I think next season we'll have to producer, we'll do human, as a robot and human. That's stuff.
So in fact, we're going to have next episode. We're going to have I'm going to try and get some of the people up there so that they can give us some of the insights on how it takes to be the top 10 of Nigeria. Anyone in that top 10 is one of the top people in Nigeria, because
the league has over 3,000 members. So for you to be top 10, then you must really be. I'm going to be consistent. You must be a bad guy. You must really
what position are you?
I think I'm at 200 or something.
Yeah, I'm 700
and something now.
100 and something.
Yeah,
that's 100 and something.
The margins are very slim.
Well, I'm on like 700 and something.
Yeah,
last I think it was like 400.
The margins are very slim. If you win, if you do well one game week, you can go up.
I just check. I'm not going to
and all
check.
that. So guys, join us. And also for those that are participating, there's a Google Sheet for you to fill. So when you win, because we pay top 3 every week and manager of the month, we need your details.
Do you know that?
Just look at it, you see everything there, so you can just join and ensure you fill your correct details, please.
Do you know that we have game weeks that have gone that without people that have won have not claimed their winnings?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, come on, free money are just gone. I can't even understand that Nigerians are allowing free money to go.
And most importantly, the end of season pots, that's the biggest top 10. That's the biggest pot. So guys,
so we're going to get some of the contenders for that top 10 pot. I know for sure that I am not
everybody
there.
is
one of us should be there next season.
It's not even gonna happen.
It's not happening, bro.
Like, one of us should be there next season.
Bro. Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, I should be there next season.
Yes, now
I should be there next season.
Say to the camera.
Hey.
God.
I will be top 10.
Hey.
Official Naija FPL next season.
It's your full chest.
My full chest.
I know next season will be up 10,000 managers, so that will be a tough one. But I believe him. Is in our own mini league is second.
After
you already know. Okay, let's go straight to the fixtures. It's a short, the blank game week. A lot of teams will be playing. Liverpool is not playing. City is not playing. And Man U is not playing. And talking about Brighton, Brighton is playing, right? Brighton is not playing. So you're looking at
Brighton is playing.
Brighton is not playing, bro.
Brighton is not playing.
Not playing. So now I think I wanted to do this before, but let me do it now. What do we do with the highest goal scorer in the Premiership?
So, see,
considering the fact that he scored 5 goals on Tuesday,
he needs to go. So because the truth about it is, I look at it this way, right? I'm going to take him out, right? Bring him someone like Watkins, and bring him back in game week 30.
You have one free transfer, except
what do you do with the money on top?
No, so I'll keep it because I'm bringing him back.
So just make you one transfer. You're not taking a minus.
I plan to take a minus. So I have Mahrez as well. So Mahrez will be my second minus, but the problem I have is I'm thinking, I'm not sure yet, because
who are you going to bring in?
Wait 1 second. There's really nobody in the midfield. to bring in.
Okay.
There's really nobody exciting
right now
in that midfield.
if you don't have solid match. I think
if you don't-
He's not playing.
He's not playing, bro.
Not playing.
Not playing.
So,
the person is blank.
do you get
Wow.
blank is right? So there's no one interesting to
You might have to
bring in.
double up on Arsenal players. Trossard, Martinelli,
Double or triple?
triple.
Yeah.
Trossard, Martinelli, Saka.
So that's the
Trossard,
option.
Martinelli, Odegaard.
So that's
Who's
the
Arsenal
option.
playing?
Arsenal is playing.
Crystal
I think
Palace.
Crystal Palace.
And they're on a bad run of form. So
But they don't concede much, so I don't think
Exactly.
playing
And
on
they
Arsenal.
and the London derby.
I
And
think
they don't score.
I think you should
No,
triple
no,
on
no.
score.
I
Don't
think
score,
maybe
actually.
double in defense might be better than tripling in attack.
If that's the thing, that's what I was going to go to say that I would actually think about. But the problem is I already have some. I have me in defense. So and then I'm not sure about whether to leave Mahrez again, even though Mahrez has not been playing.
they're not playing.
Right. So leave Mahrez.
He's not playing.
Change.
He's not playing this game week,
Anything
so-
Man City should be taken away.
Yeah.
Yes. So that's the thing.
Any match should have been gone last game week.
Yeah.
Anything,
I agree with you.
including the
I
highest
agree
goal
with you,
scorer.
But the truth is, I was working on my
Don't mind me, I didn't do it either.
My Brentford and my Brighton double.
I didn't do
worked
it
on my
either.
Brentford and Brighton double, which is why I got closer to
Let
this
me
game
ask.
week.
Let me ask. Let me ask you
That
guys,
was my strategy.
Does anybody have any chip to play this game week that could help? Any
Yeah, the only
free
one that
hits
has the chip.
or any
guys.
wild card? Nobody has.
I just use my wild card. But I
so
set
that-
my wild card in such a way I could maybe put
But that your
out
wild
a
card
team.
self use was mad though. Like I saw the
In theory,
Like the
it
place-
looked like it should do something. But when I made a mistake in McAllister, if I'm being totally honest, I should have left it on Tony. But I felt
He doesn't give points
I felt
now.
McAllister, who is on penalties. I felt McAllister, who is now playing not more as like
a bit more
as a
advanced.
4,
Yeah,
but he's played
a
as
bit
an
more
8
yeah,
now,
8 now, yeah.
more attacking. So you see when Brighton are moving with the ball, McAllister is the one who either gives to Mitoma,
And his
gives
confidence is
to
high.
find Evan Ferguson, or gives it to who is the chap on the left, right? Solly
March.
March. So I thought maybe dictating play, he might get assist, lucky maybe penalty, maybe a goal, because even in their last game, his assist was a header for Veltman to score. So I felt it was the smart thing to do, and I didn't get Mitoma or March, who had all the points. So
Okay. So I mean, let me just talk about it. I have my free chip. I'm
I knew.
considering playing this game week.
Dickhead.
Can someone advise me, please? Should I? or should I not?
I'll be
just
straight
thought
with
about
you.
it. Maybe
I'll
this
be
is the
straight
week we
with
should have
you.
used our free hits.
But that, so the next week we have about 8
Triple
or 9
game.
teams playing a double game
Double
week.
game week.
Then there's a double game week. No, there's a blank.
No, but-
with 32 again. So I mean, so you have to look at all those things and
No, but
plan.
the way I look at it now, I mean,
You can't
the
win
best way,
everything.
the
You can't
best,
win
the
everything.
best time to use a free hit, and I mean, Savio was the only person outsmarted Oscar now that last time
yeah.
where we use our free hit because I don't understand. He has some jazz from somewhere, was still able to get the points he needed. I know he took like a -4,
4, 4.
just 4.
Yeah.
Anyway, he managed to do it somehow, but it's important because once a lot of people are going to have blanks this week,
Yeah.
right, and so it's not going to be a high scoring week,
Yeah.
because even the games
Well,
are
last
playing.
week was a high scoring week for most people.
Because there were
Because
some double game
Yeah, it
week.
wasn't really.
Yeah.
So this one are going to be blanks for this thing, and it's not high. So if you have a free hit and you're able to pick good players from certain players, you'll be able to give a differential from a lot of people. You can be able to draw away from people. I mean, he said he was always going to use his free week on Game Week 29.
I
And,
feel if you have a free hit, I feel you keep your free hit. I feel
Have you used your own?
the only chip I have left now is my bench boost.
Your
bench
triple,
boost.
your triple,
Have you used your triple captain?
was good.
I used
You
my
worked for
triple
him very
captain
well.
on
You used on
Haaland,
Haaland, and that's
and it was not brilliant enough.
no,
Should have been on Rashford.
It's called
Rashford was the week before, and Rashford did better.
How many goals did you score that game week?
Rashford had 2 goals and assist, and Haaland had a goal
And
and 1 assist.
yeah, 1 assist.
Something
yeah.
like that.
Yeah,
So I felt Rashford would have been the better.
It's always a gamble.
That's what I was saying. That there's no right time to use your hits.
Nobody talking about Chelsea.
Just have a good plan.
So the thing about Chelsea
I
now,
have Havertz, and I'm happy with Havertz.
Yes, Havertz
I have
is-
Chelsea
I
play.
have Felix.
Well, Felix has only scored 1 goal. I'm wondering why people are buying Felix.
I wonder too. Oscar has Felix as
Yeah,
well.
I saw
And-
the Felix.
but the
ban
thing
as
is-
well.
I bought
thing
him as a
is-
differential.
No,
hoping
but
that
the thing
he
about
will
Felix
surprise.
is this, right? Even when Oscar got Felix and I looked at it and I thought, he's the kind of player that when you see him playing Chelsea, you just feel like it's just about there. It's-
Do
yeah.
you think Tunias is back on form.
Tuni is on form, but the problem is that
sorry, there was never been a time this season Tuni has been on form. He has only not returned 3 times. He has only returned something. He's consistent.
Tuni is 1 yellow card from a suspension. Tuni has.
I think he has passed that.
He does 1 yellow card from a suspension, and then he has a ban coming up. So the truth about it is, and even Brentford, they've played a couple of double game weeks and everything. So what that means is they have we're gonna have a blank coming soon. So I personally, my strategy is to do a super loop with Watkins and Haaland.
Watkins has gone up. Is that 8.4? So
yes, and I should have done Watkins last
Watkins
week.
Watkins is 8.4.
He has been giving me points consistently for the last 4 weeks.
I mean, no regrets.
Wait,
but Watkins is in mad form.
How is he
mad
8.4?
form?
Sorry, 7.4.
My
has been giving me points steady. 6
Wow.
points steady.
Yeah,
6
so
points steady.
I want to do a super loop with Watkins, put Watkins in my team, take out Haaland, and then think about bringing out Haaland in for Tuni.
So let me tell you.
There's a downside to taking out Haaland. You will struggle to get him back.
Exactly.
Because your selling price will not be
it's 4 million difference. So if you
that's a lot of money.
You buy it 12.2.
I'm not going to do that. Who will suffer for that?
That's a lot of money.
Who will suffer for that?
But anyway, if
except you want to believe in Kane, and you believe in that. Tottenham have something to fight for, so you get.
Kane.
You have both Kane and Haaland.
I have Kane and
I have
Haaland.
the two.
You have Salah.
I have Salah.
How do you have Kane, Haaland, and Salah?
Yeah,
You have Saka.
So I sold Saka for Martinelli. I know it's cheaper, but he's scoring. My only worry is that when Saka. So, but I'm bringing it back
How
in.
am I going to now catch him? Like, he makes such. That's such a brilliant
guy.
And I kept Saka. What was I doing?
But
I still have Saka.
I like
Salvy
the push.
plays FPL like chess.
I swear.
Yeah,
like 3, and then you know how high is the scene this thing?
I need to know your highest finish. Check. I need to know. Like, you can check.
Salvy is
So guys,
3 games ahead of everybody.
So why we round up?
We need to know everybody's
Our
highest
final
finishes.
Salvy is
segment.
3 games ahead
Our
of
final
everybody.
segment is captain picks. So let me start from Agwoturumbe. Who's the captain?
Yeah, my captain pick for this week is going to be Trossard.
Interesting.
Trossard.
But you know the downside is that he doesn't play 90 minutes.
Yeah.
But I believe within the short time that you paid,
will be
60,
fine.
70 minutes, I'm sure he'll perform.
Okay, to be honest, I haven't really thought about it through thoroughly on who my captain picks are. So I have a lot of things popping in my head. Probably because my team hasn't been set. Watkins. Watkins playing against Bournemouth. There's something is in form. Bournemouth, apart from Liverpool, they give a lot of goals out.
All right, thanks. Frank.
I haven't considered looking at my team yet because I've not considered opening the app since McAllister did not do the goods for me. So I haven't looked at it yet, but I always not get my captains right. I never seem to get my captains right ever since I've been playing FPL for the past 7 years now.
So you get it right now because you're under pressure. Now you put yourself under pressure.
Under pressure.
When I was okay, I don't know our point gap, but maybe I should start taking it more seriously now. I close the gap a lot. No,
like 60 something or so.
Between both of you guys.
Yeah.
If it's more than 50, if it's more than 50 points, that means I have a lot of work cut out for me. So it's not realistic anymore.
But you're looking at him. You do know that between me and you is less than 30 points.
I can't consider people behind me because I don't particularly ever. Funny thing is that I never consider people behind me in FPL. I always consider people ahead of me.
Don't worry.
I don't usually fall back.
Consider it when we pass.
I always
we're here.
We're
here.
We will consider it when we pass you.
For my pick is,
if not when is an if.
My pick is the England captain Harry fucking Kane. And that's it for today's edition of Official
Harry Kane, really?
Do you think Kane will leave Tottenham this season?
He's not going anywhere.
Where he won't go?
He's not going anywhere. So guys, please don't forget to follow us on socials. Tag, like, recommend, retweet, do everything. All right?
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for having us. Frank, thanks for coming.
Vote.
Yes, so vote.
Choose
Use your
wisely.
PVC.
Vote wisely. God bless you all. Peace out.